Start recording. Okay. And also share my screen. Entire screen. Share. Hide. Please let me know if you are able to see my screen.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, visible now.
Okay. Now, okay. First thing, what I request you to do is, you know, okay, open command prompt. I mean, this is what the instruction here is. Um, okay, before we go ahead and, yes, open command prompt on your system. Um, just give me a minute and just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay, sorry, really sorry. Okay, now as you have downloaded and installed the required software on your system, what I request you to do, everyone, what I request you to do is, because we need this software on our systems, so I want everyone's cooperation in here. Uh, Open command prompt using Windows R, pressing pressing Windows R, or you can go from here as well, and then type in CMD in the search box, in this box where it says CMD. When if you have PowerShell, that is okay. You can type in CMD and then hit OK. Uh, can you see my window command prompt screen on my system? Is it
Yes.
visible?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes,
Yes.
Ashish.
Okay. Now in here, just type in node hyphen v space hyphen v. Everyone, please. Node space hyphen v and hit enter. And can you see the version number? Everyone, can you
Yes.
see?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, the ones who cannot see the version number, can they please let me know if someone cannot see the
Ashish,
version? Yeah,
yeah, Ashish, I am not saying because node is not recognized as an internal and external command.
okay, not. So what I request you to do is, okay, for this, Node.js download. Oh, Karthik, go to this website. Okay,
Hmm.
go to this website. Me too. Renu, you also please go to this website and download the Node software, please. Yeah, using this, let's say, using this link. Windows installer.msi.
MSI,
Only the
yeah,
one,
yeah.
MSI one. Renu, please download it and install it on your system too, please. And once that is done, the ones who can see the number, uh, can you please type in npm space hyphen sorry npm space hyphen v and hit enter.
Same for all we have to
Yes,
do.
yes.
Yeah, all everyone.
Actually,
Ev-
Ashish, I'm getting the older version.
no, that is completely fine. That is completely fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we should just see the number. The numbers.
10.8.2 is I am getting.
Yeah, that is
Yes,
also completely fine.
I'm
Fine,
also
no
getting the
worries
same.
with that. No worries.
Okay.
Any version is fine. Any version will work. Just make sure that you get the number. And the ones who haven't got the number, please let me know. Well, the first one was Renu and Karthik. These two didn't get the number. So if they download and install Node, I think Node and npm both will be visible for them. Other numbers will be visible for them. Uh,
Yeah, I installed in different laptops, so we start with this laptop. It's
sorry, who is that?
the Karthik is here. Yeah.
Okay. No
Yeah.
worries. Okay. So once these two are done, the next one which we need to have is code space hyphen v and hit enter.
This is capital C, right?
Capital C, capital C. You can capital C O D space hyphen v.
1.94.0. Yes, got it.
Okay, and who
With capital
doesn't?
and lowercase, it's showing the version number. No issues. Is case insensitive.
Sorry.
With uppercase or lowercase of code, we are getting the version.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, so we can use a lowercase as well. Amazing. So this is done. Now last one is which we need to check is git space hyphen v and hit enter.
No, for me, this is not recognized as internal.
Uh,
I'm getting the Git version.
okay. So can you please I mean everyone who okay, I know about Node for Renu and Karthik. Uh, and Git. Renu, you're not having Git version is also not displayed for you, right? Uh,
Yeah, no.
okay. For that, for Git, you need to go in here, Git download. Mm, Windows, yeah. So go to this website and download the 64-bit one. The 64-bit Git for
Can you please
Windows setup.
paste this website in chat so we can go
Yeah, yeah,
direct?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Pasting that. Yeah,
Thank you.
doing that. Mhm. Yeah, Karthik. Hello. Yes, Karthik.
Ashish, in yeah, in different like in node with underscore v like hyphen v, it's
Hmm.
showing me version 22.13.1.
It is showing some
Now it's
numbers, right?
yeah, it's
Ashish.
version number, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That is completely
Actually,
fine.
Ashish, I'm not unable to do the node one. So should I write
So which
code?
one is next?
Sorry.
Hello.
Sorry, Karthik. Yeah.
Yeah. So which next command?
Okay. I'll come to you. Renu. Sorry. What was the question?
Okay.
You told about the node.
Uh,
So I downloaded the node.
uh,
So but I'm unable to see in the Chrome command prompt. So what
uh,
should I write? Code?
Not for the code. Node.
Uh,
Node. Did you get the node number?
uh, so please tell me again what I need to do.
Just type in node space hyphen v.
Node.
Huh,
Node space hyphen
v.
v.
And Karthik, for you, the next would be npm space hyphen v.
Ashish.
Huh?
Sorry for interruption. I
Yeah.
have opened this link, but it is showing that click to download the latest. So standalone installer is also there. So directly I can download now.
Yeah,
Git.
yeah, you can.
Okay.
There's a 64-bit one, right? This one,
Just a second.
60.
I am going through. Just a
Uh,
second. 64. This I have to click, or I simply click here to download here.
that is also fine. Yeah, yeah. You can click here to download this one as. Go with this one, please. Go with this
I
one.
have done, but it is taking time.
Take your time. No worries, no worries. Take your time.
नहीं अभी नहीं आया
Let
है आशीष ये।
Uh,
Ashish next code. Okay,
Next
code
code would
underscore
be
v.
code hyphen space hyphen v. Sorry, Renu. Sorry, what was the query?
Yes, I'm unable to do Ashish. I
Node
wrote
after
node
you.
space minus v.
No, after you have downloaded it, have you installed
Mm.
that software on your system? Like, uh, I mean, how exactly does it is? If you go to downloads and then go to sorry, system
Node one,
software.
right?
Yeah, node one. You will find node. You just need to
Mm.
do a double click on it and do next. I think it will install it.
Yes.
This one it says node, right? Just double click on
Yes.
it and install it.
One more thing, Ashish. I
Huh,
already get I have Git account, right?
huh. Git account or GitHub account?
GitHub account and Git is installed in my other PC. In this system, I not so required to install in there.
So actually, Ashish, when I go through the site which you have pasted link, it is showing that this site is not reachable.
Which one? The Git one?
Yeah.
Eh? It's not
Can I share
reachable.
my screen? I can show you.
Yeah. Because it's an official Git website. I'm not sure why. Uh,
Ashish, next command, which one is the after code on the
mm,
space hyphen v?
Git space hyphen v.
Okay.
Git space hyphen v. Yeah. Sorry, Ankit, you can share your screen, please. Let me
Okay.
stop. Let me stop.
Okay, sure.
Hmm.
I am sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Arvind,
Actually, I am.
still after doing that, it's still not coming.
After doing that, okay, we'll take Renu. Let me see Ankit's screen, then we'll check on your system too. Okay.
See, it is showing like
Okay.
that. After when I click on this, the link which you have sent, can I
Uh-huh.
cancel? Let me cancel it and again go.
Uh-huh. uh Mm,
See,
uh,
anyone, no, from here or here,
yeah,
anyone.
click on the first one. Click here to download.
Actually, when I click on this, it is also same. It was same as before.
Uh, 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 uh.
Ashish, can you ping this in way like
Sorry.
in chat? Can you ping this? Okay, already sure. Okay, just
Yeah, no, I have pinged it.
See, always again it is
Oh,
too long to respond.
okay. Hmm. Okay. Could you please go back?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
go with that standalone thing one. I mean,
Actually,
stand.
just a sec. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Stand alone.
The
Where?
64-bit Windows setup. The
Yeah. This
yeah.
one, na?
See if that downloads. How's that possible? Oh,
Same.
how's that possible? Because this is where uh, uh, um, it's not, the site can't be reached. Mm, okay. What can I say? Because this is the
I
official
think it's
website.
working. Maybe please check again. So I think it's downloading from my side, my PC.
I have tried this 2 to 3 times. Same issue here.
Okay.
Okay,
Um.
because already installed in my PC. So
Yeah.
No, but still the software should get downloaded when you click on it. It's not. Can you no? Can you check with different browser? Can you check with different browser like
Just a
Firefox
second.
or yeah,
Let me copy this link and let me open in this Edge.
yeah, Edge, yeah, Edge or Firefox is fine.
Just a second. Copy link address. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. You can copy from there.
Okay.
You can copy from there.
Like that. Okay. See.
Yeah, click on that, please.
No, same issue.
Still same issue. Okay, Ankit, I'll check for the solution on this
Okay.
because it is an official website and it should work. I see that there's a command to install it, but I don't think so that will work until we have Newman installed, npm installed on
Because
it.
I copy the right now from
Yeah,
directly.
no, no,
Yeah.
that is true. That is completely fine. Sorry, Mahesh, you shared one link for.
I have copied the file into my drive with open access. Someone can try
Okay,
downloading from
great,
here.
great,
For
great.
what is this, Mahesh? This is for
Git,
Git.
Git, yeah, Git.
Let me go. Let me close this browser. Yeah, first.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah, and Ankit, in the meanwhile, as you're trying, let me check Renu's system. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a
Can you?
second. Then I
Yeah, yeah.
stop my.
Uh,
No open view available.
check.
Yeah, download like this. It is showing. Yeah. Don't know what is.
Just click on download.
In right side top of right side.
See, Google Drive has detected issue with your download.
Oh,
Download anyway.
Sorry.
Please click on download anyway.
I have
It should
clicked. I have
download it.
clicked.
he did, he did, he did.
Yeah.
Okay. In the meanwhile, Renu, can you please share the screen, please?
Okay, let me stop the sharing
Yeah.
first.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on,
Now,
Renu.
Renu, can you please share your screen?
Yes. See in download, it's here.
Uh, Sorry, where exactly is the
Maybe
software?
maybe I deleted still.
Okay, can you
Okay.
download it once again, please?
Yes.
Mm. And Ankit, I think the internet might be slow. That might be one of the reason. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be one
Okay,
of
I'll
the
check it.
reason.
I'll keep
Yeah,
this link with me. I'll check it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, now, yeah, double click on that. Okay, hit next. Okay, you already have it. You already have it. Just click on repair. No, 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 no. Click on no. Click on no. And click on repair, please. Yeah, and click on repair again. Mm, which one?
And one thing, the Mahesh, which you have sent this, we can use this also. What is this? Is a link, a direct download link, no? Hello.
I'm not sure Mahesh is in the call. He is, sorry.
1 second.
Yeah, yeah. I was asking that the link which you have shared in the chat, from that also we can go through the direct Git only.
No, no, actually it's an executable file I have downloaded, and so for your easy purpose, I have copied into my local drive.
Okay, okay, okay. I'll take this and I'll keep it. If I any face issue, I will use this.
Sure, sure.
Now, yeah, thank you, thank you. Now,
Thank you.
now Renu, can you please close that command prompt and reopen a new window? Close that command prompt. Ha, and reopen a new window. New command prompt window. No, command prompt. Just press Windows R. I think you'll. Ha. Yeah. Now type in node space hyphen v. Hit enter. Yeah, there you go. Now type in npm space hyphen v.
Sorry.
N as in November, P as in
Okay.
Peter, M as in Michael, space hyphen v, and hit enter. Amazing. Okay, great. So
Okay.
one
Thanks.
thing, you're welcome. One thing, if let's say there's one trick in here. If you have downloaded something and when you are trying to access the version and if it is not displaying, so do one thing, close the command prompt completely and reopen a new window. Then it might detect after reopening the window. So when you're trying on the same window, it might not detect. So reopen a new window and it will definitely detect your versions. So I don't want to take much time on this. Uh, Please, Renu, could you please stop sharing so that I can
Uh,
present? Yeah.
Arvind, just help me for the Git.
Just click on it. Yeah. And then
Which
click
one?
the first link. Click here to download. Yeah.
Okay.
And the same way you need to install it, and then you will find Git over there.
Okay then.
So can I share my screen, please?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Okay. Share now. The screen. Hide. One last thing that we need to install. Uh, okay, one being Node has been installed, npm has been installed on every system. Code is also installed on every system, and Git is also Git. I think Git is the only system which needs to be installed. Apart from that, everyone has Git on the system, I hope. So I have I have documented that as well in here. I did document everything in this sorry document, I can say, where you can see, check yourself, like if every version is installed on your every software is required software is installed on your system or not. So one last thing that you need to install on your system is Newman. Newman is the only thing that is the last thing that you need to install on your system. So just once you have completed all these softwares like Node, npm code, Git, then go for installing Newman. Then check if Newman version is displayed over here, like I can say Newman hyphen v, okay, space hyphen v. So it should display some number. Any number would be fine. Any number would be fine, but it should display a number. So if all these are successfully displayed on your command prompt, do one thing. If it says like not recognizable, not, any error like that, close the command prompt window, close it completely, then reopen a new window, and then try typing it. If you are confident that you have downloaded and installed the software successfully on your system, still it shows an error on your command prompt, then close the command prompt completely and reopen it and check for the version. Okay. So what all software we need is everything is documented. Everything is documented. Yes, Karthik. Yes.
Ashish, how can I download a Newman?
How can you download
Newman. Any link on
Newman?
that?
Yeah, for Newman
Yeah.
we have a command which says npm install -g Newman. So you just need to go to your command prompt. Okay.
Okay.
And then
Mhm.
you can just copy this code if you want. You can just copy this. Okay. And then paste it here, and just remove this and then hit enter. It will install the latest version of the Newman. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone, you just need to copy it, npm install -g Newman, and it will install the latest version on your systems. So this is all is required. And there is one more thing. I mean, But first, what I request is by tomorrow, I request you all to be having these softwares on your systems, please. I mean, everyone who is facing issues, please make sure that these softwares are installed on your systems. Um, and yeah, and tomorrow we will be adding these softwares to our environment variables so that which will be recognized globally on our system. Okay. Someone, I think, can you please mute yourself? Yeah, thank you. Renu, can you please mute yourself?
Yes, please.
Thank you. So, okay, after this, and now, what exactly is NPM? What exactly is NPM? NPM stands for Node Package Manager, where we will be having, that package manager will be having all the software, all the libraries, everything which are written. I mean, that software libraries code has been written by different developers and applications which are written by different developers, which we will be using on our system. Nothing to be, we need not to know much detail on Node. Node package manager, but it's just like from where we can install this required software, the software which we want. We can directly install using one single command. We can install it, and the only software which we need from Node Package Manager is Newman. And what exactly? Why exactly we use Node Package Manager? Because Node Package Manager is installed. Its tool to manage and install packages, libraries, or modules for Node.js applications. And Newman is a Node.js application. So, as we need to install one of the Node.js application, in order to install this, we use this npm Node Package Managers. And in here, why we use -g? The reason being, -g indicates global installation, which means it can be accessed. It can be accessed from anywhere. Uh, on your system. It you can use terminal, command prompt, or PowerShell, or Git Bash. All these things can be from these command prompts. You can access Newman. That is the reason we use this -g as a as a I mean as one of the code, as one of the command in while installing Newman. So any questions till here? Any questions? Any queries? Any questions? Any queries? And this the indi re- what they say, prerequisites, I can say. I've typed in here. Please, by tomorrow, I request you all to at least download and install these software. These software should be installed on your systems. These five: Node, npm, Code, Git, and Newman on everyone's system. Okay, so then you can check, you can follow this thing. And this is just for the information. Okay, npm, what is npm, what is Newman? This is just for information, nothing. We will be not doing anything. I'm pretty not sure that in any of the interviews these questions would be asked. But if they have asked, then you can read this, go through this, and you can answer them. uh, it is just for running Postman requests on command prompt. Only for that we need this node, and this node thing, and this Newman thing. We need in order to run the request on the command prompt tool. So till here. Now coming to variables. Okay. So first thing, uh, did anyone create a variable? I asked, I think last Monday, I asked to create a variable. Did anyone create a variable on their Postman request? Did
Yes,
anyone?
yes, Ashish.
Okay. What all variables did you try to create? I mean,
Earlier in my practice, I did environment variables, but as per yesterday means discussions, I just created a collection variable and tried it.
okay. And what all, I mean, what all variables did you create? One would be base URL. Any other variables did you create?
I tried with version also in that for one of the application.
Okay. Amazing. Great, great, great. So- Okay, great. So now coming to variables, as we have discussed last Monday, variables is nothing but, like where we say x equal to 10, and we can use x in any number of places in place of 10. So variable in Postman is also the same. Like you change one, you change at one place, and that will be affected each and wherever that variable is used. And you can use that variable n number of times rather than changing it each and every time. You can go ahead and use it. I mean, change at one place, but can be used at multiple places, and that particular change will be reflected on all the places, all the places. So, like I said, um, if someone has created, okay, in here, see in here, this base URL. If I want to change a base URL, then I need to go to each and every request, and I need to change the base URL. But if you make a variable out of it, then you just need to change it here, and it will be reflected in each and every place. So this is the only, I mean, this is the most important thing the variable does, the most important work the variable does. And it will be really useful for you when you are reusing the values, or I can say when you're changing a certain value and that value should be changed in each and every request, then create a variable, change at one place, and it will be reflected in all the places. So now coming to and you can click on this link. I mean, you can access this link. Okay, someone. Yes, Karthik. Yes.
Ashish, can you repeat this variable of where is can location of this variable stored
Uh,
in that?
sorry. What should I repeat?
Can you repeat this variable you show like some of variables you are really stored, right? Some of variable. So where,
Huh.
exactly where is the location on that?
Okay. Okay. Let me close this completely.
Mm.
Now, what I did is I created a collection variable. Okay. How did I create a collection variable? I clicked on one of the collection and went to variables and added a variable over here, given a name to the variable, and added the value over here in initial value and in the current value. Now, what I did is I used the variable name rather than the complete URL. I used a variable name in in any of the requests. Like in here, I've used by I mean, how exactly you can create? Okay, I think we just in here what I did, where exactly this ends API. Okay, so what I can do here is I can delete this. Uh, okay, can delete this, and I can just type in two flower brackets. Then you can see the collection variable is displayed over here. So I can use
Mm-hmm.
this base URL rather than entering the complete URL here. What it does is when I want to change the URL, okay, I need not to go here and each and every request I need not, if I want to add X in here, API X at the very end, I want to add X. Okay, what I need to do is I just need to go to the collection variable, okay, collections, and go to the variable section, and I can just add X here. Okay, if I add X and click on save, then it will be reflected everywhere. So I need not to go to see each and single request, and I need not to add X on all the requests. One change at
Mm-hmm.
one place, and it will be reflected on all the places wherever the variable is used. If the variable is not used, then you have to change it manually. So variables are really helpful when you are working in longer bigger projects, or I say for smaller projects also, variables are really useful. It's time saving, to be honest. It's time saving, I can say.
Okay.
So that is,
So clear.
and you can, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, clear. Yes,
Yeah.
clear.
So you can go through this link where you will find a very big document from Postman where it explains the
Mm.
variables. Okay. So yeah, anytime if you have free time, please go through it. Now, variable scopes. Okay, coming to variable scopes. First of all, there are. I'll tell you. This is the These are the variables which we can create. First being local variables, then being data variables, then being environment variables, then comes collection variables, then comes global variables. Okay, till here. Okay, global variables. But we are just working on collection variables as of now. Okay, we are just working on collection variables. We are good with collection variables as of now, because we haven't created. I don't think so. We did create one environment for us. So we'll come to that environment variables later. Data variables. This is used when we will be working on data driven testing. That I haven't covered yet. So we will be coming to that data variables later. But now, as of now, we just seen collection variables, only collection variables. That is all we have seen till now. So this collection scope. Now, coming to variable scopes. Let's say um, you have variable in local variable. Um, let's say you have local variable. I can show you here. If the same name base URL is given, this base URL variable name is given in local variable, in environment variable, in collection variable, in data variable, and in, I think there's one more variable. Sorry. Yeah, this is all. If you have given the same name in each and every area, then what will it take first? I mean, which will it consider first? Which value it will consider first? So that is where this comes into picture. So variable scopes are in this way, like the first, the order of priority. I mean, the first will be local variable, then comes environment variable. If there is no environment created, then comes collection variable. Then at the very last comes the global variable. Okay, at the very last comes the global variables. So um, if let's say if there is a same name in the local variable and in the global variable, then the local variable will be considered first. Okay, so how do we create a global variable? I mean, how do we create a global variable? Is on Postman, click on this icon at the very top where it says variables. Click on that icon where you can create global variables and also environment variables. Now we do not have any variables under environment, neither under global. That is the reason this is blank. But we do have one variable which is base URL. Okay, base URL, which is under the collection variable. Okay, so under the collection variable, we do have one created. So that is the reason it is showing collection variable. But if you want to create environment variables or global variables, you can do it using clicking on this icon and you can add them. But we haven't come to that yet. So we will be coming to that soon. So now, any queries or any doubts in this scope thing, order of priority or the variables, or at the top I mean, this is all about installation and checking if the installation was successful or not. So first page is all about installation and checking if the software has been installed successfully or not. So that I request you to do it once the class is done or once you're free. Um, Now coming to variables, please let me know, because this is really important. Variables are really important. So I want everyone to be clear on this part. So is everything clear on variables, or you want me to repeat it? Okay. Okay. First thing first, the main important. Yeah, Akash. Yes.
Hi Ashish.
Yeah.
So can you tell me a bit about initial value and current value?
Yeah.
What
I'll
is
be coming to that too.
okay?
Too. Uh, okay, first my main question is the main question is how many did you how many of you have practiced in this 5 days, 5 to 7 days, I can say 5 days? Yeah, 5, 6 days. How many have you practiced a little, at least a little, at least a little? Renu says yes. Okay. No one else? I think Mahesh also said yes. No one
Yes,
else?
I have
Yeah.
practiced.
No one else practiced? Ankit said yes. Amazing.
I practice.
Amazing. Okay. So, okay. Thank you, Akash.
Actually,
So,
Arvind, I
ha,
have gone through all the website which you have sent. You can practice Get. You can play this website that I have done.
yeah. Thank you. The reason why, because once you practice, then you will be, you will be getting to know like, where exactly we will be using these like the ones which I'm using the jargons like variables and all those things. So when you are practicing now, at that point of time, you'll get to know, okay, this is what we are trying to access. This is what we are trying to reach out for the response. So what I request is, as from the first day I said the same, practice as much as you can and practice hard, because that will make you easy. It will make you easy for in future for any interview or in your job as well, if they are asking you to perform API testing. Now, okay, so please practice, huh? Please practice. Now coming to initial and current values. Before that, please let me know, is variables the topic clear to everyone? And as of now, we are only using collection variables, nothing at all. Only the collection variables we have used so far. And how to set up the collection variables in the same way. Go to the collection, add in the variable name, then give the value, current and initial value, and then use the same variable name over here. And you can also, if you don't want to go to the collection, you can also create a variable from here as well, huh? Okay. What is the variable name in your API, right? Okay, you can just highlight this. Okay, it's not coming to, okay, I think, okay, this should come. No, it's not coming yet. When you highlight on this, it should see. Okay. I'm not sure why exactly this is not coming. How? Okay. Sorry. We have to click or do a right click, and then you can set as a variable. This is a shortcut. Okay. You can set as a variable. Let me show you this too. Um, let me. This is a page number, right? Okay. Set as a variable. Okay. Set new variable. Name it. Say page number. Okay. Let's name it page number, and value to scope. Okay, it is asking for the scope, where exactly you want to save this variable. I say collection and click on set variable. Now what it does is, whenever you're setting a variable, make sure you save it and then send the request and see if it is working as per the expected result. Okay, so now let's go back to this collection variable and see here, it's all this has automatically set the variable for us. So the shortcut is, go ahead, go to the request where you want to do it, set up the variable, just highlight it, do a right click and set as variable. So you can do in that way too. uh, okay, so as of now we are on the collection variables only. Now coming to initial and current values. Okay, this is the thing. In initial value, I mean, the it's suggested that in initial values, do not put your secrets. I mean, like your username, your password, anything, I mean your token. We will be coming to authorization soon. We will be coming to that, where the token is generated. So those things should not be placed under initial, under in here. When I come here, where exactly is that? Ha, under this initial value, please do not place your username or passwords. Okay, always place your username, passwords, and your personal information always under the current value. And also, yeah, current value is like where you use for what they say, uh, passwords, usernames, and apart from that, everything you can keep it as common. Okay. um that is the only difference. There's nothing more to be worried about when it comes to initial value and current value. And initial value, when you share, let's say when you share your collection, only the initial values are uh, displayed when you share it. And if you say, let's say you have shared your collection to me, and I have imported that collection on my Postman tool, then only the initial values will be shown to me, not the current values will not be shared with me. That is the reason your email address, your token, your password, your phone number, might be your date of birth, anything which seems personal, those should not be placed in the initial values. Okay. So is it clear till here? Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
Ashish.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes, Ashish.
Okay. Uh, okay. Now coming to examples, these are the examples which I have provided. We did for local variable for URL. Okay. And just now I've done for the page number. This is the third one which I've done. We can do the same for endpoint as well. We can do it for endpoint. Like endpoint is nothing but if I come in here, from here we can say it as an endpoint. So you can do one for the endpoint. You can set up one variable for the endpoint. And this is where exactly we. Okay, now I have one question. uh, okay. Let me open notepad. Mm, yeah. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Let's see. First name. Okay. Ashish. First name. Mm, okay. And okay, in here, which okay. Okay. And what else? Huh. Mm, okay. B to be 0101 1990. Okay. And huh, and wait, um, 100. Okay. If you have practiced JSON, I mean post request. If you have practiced post request, can okay, is the size okay? Is it visible to everyone, or you want me to let me copy this? I think it is not visible to
No,
everyone.
it's not.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, let me
If
open
you
it.
can zoom out, please.
Yeah, I'll paste it here. Let me okay, and let me increase the size. Um, 20. Ha, this would be fine. Is it visible to everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes, yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Now, I just want to know, like, if anyone has practiced post request where we will be using JSON. Like if I go to here, request reqres and post, and for dummy JSON as well, we do have this post request. So I just want to know, like, oh sorry, where it went. Like, what is wrong in this code? Where exactly is it wrong in this code? Where all places is I have made it? I mean, I've typed it wrong.
Yeah, can I?
Date of
Last
birth.
time double
After
quotes.
date of birth, there is a missing of comma.
Sorry, where?
Date of birth,
Date
after
of
date
birth.
of birth,
Uh-huh.
after that there is a missing of comma.
Okay, and
Last name, instead of double quotes, we placed a single quotes, and for Noid also single quotes. It should be double quotes.
It should be double
okay,
quote. Yeah, Naidu, double quote.
okay, and
And DOB is
In the
sorry.
name also, in the Naidu also, it is
Yeah,
in
yeah.
single quote.
I'm changing it. Yeah. Okay,
I think in the age 100 should be without double quotes.
okay.
Age,
DOB.
It's a
DOB.
number.
Date
I
of birth, DOB.
Also date or date.
date of birth.
date of
Dates
birth.
also.
Sorry,
DOB,
date of
huh?
birth.
All numbers, yeah. These are numbers.
Remove double quote.
And
Okay.
you need to enter it in double quote.
You have to put
It,
date of birth string under double quotes.
Hmm. Hmm.
yes.
So is this code correct now?
DOP, we need to keep double quotes.
DOB.
Oh, right.
Yes, the number.
Okay. Okay. Good.
And remove double quote from the date.
Yeah.
This
From-
one?
Mhm.
This one?
Yes. Yes. Date,
No,
date of birth.
No. Date of birth. It is a string actually. This will be in double quotes. When you have, I mean, when it is not an integer, when it is not a float, then if this is how you are representing a number, then this is considered as a string. This
Yes,
is
yes,
not
yes, yes.
considered
Yes,
as a
yes,
number.
yes. It's
Okay,
true.
Ashish,
just consider.
Naidu is from starting double quote is missing.
Yeah,
Oh,
from starting Naidu.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, double quote is missing. Okay. Anything else?
I think all are fine now.
Sure.
You have write this in camel case, the first name, and last name you have write in the that Pascal
No,
case.
that is fine.
That
That
is
is fine. That
that
is
is
fine.
fine, no?
That is
Okay,
fine.
but it in this first name it is showing na that it is red line, yeah. That's fine.
That is a words issue, Word document issue, not us. I mean,
Okay. Got it, got
yeah.
it.
I mean, we can say ignore all, then it will ignore it, and you can say ignore all here as well. So
Okay.
For
yeah.
100, the weights 100 after 100, we put comma, isn't it?
What do you think, Nadia?
No. It is last point. Wait. She's talking about weight.
Yeah,
100.
I noted. See, let me copy this. Okay, let me copy this here. Where exactly it went? Okay, I'll paste it here. So do you see after the last, I mean the last, do you see the comma here?
No.
No, right?
No
So say
need.
when there is a last statement, a last type and value, then you need not to put comma. This if you are not putting comma, it means you're ending there. You're ending your JSON script over here. Okay, so don't
Right.
put comma. And yes, for numbers and float, that is for integer and float, you don't need double quotes. For date of birth, yes, you do need a double quote because this is considered as a string. Actually, this is not a string. This is a different date of birth is a different data type altogether. But it should be considered. It should be placed under double quotes only, not without double quotes. And yes, so I'm really happy. So okay, great. So amazing. So now, what I request you to do. So will you work out on this? And one last thing I want to not the last thing, sorry, on variables thing. What I want to show here is to close all tabs. List users. Not list users, sorry. Close tab. No, closed create. In here, if you go to body, now let's say I want to place this morphers and leader thing in a variable. How can it do that? Yes, Nadia. Yes.
It's too small. It's not visible, If you can zoom out, please.
This one.
Yeah, it's not visible
This
because
one.
the background is white, so and it's too small.
Oh, okay. Control plus.
I think.
Now.
No,
Still.
I think is the writing is thin.
Writing is okay. Okay.
It's
Wait.
like
Yeah, got it. Got it. Okay, let me. Mm, 16. Now. Now. Can you see it?
yes, yes, it's good. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, you're welcome. So in here, now we want this thing should be created as a variable. How can you do that? How can you create, let's say I want a variable of name, and also I want a variable of job in created in a collection variable. How can I do that? Can someone say? I want to create a variable of name which should have a value of Morpheus, and I want to create a variable of job with a value of leader, but I want to place these two variables, I mean name and job variables, in collection variable. How can I do that? Okay, no worries. Let me do it for you. Okay, I go to the collection, go to variables. I'll name one of the variable as name and give it a value of, sorry, what was the value? Morpheus. And same here. And also job, right? Job. And then what was the value of that? Leader.
We need to place in double curly braces.
Not required. Not required. I don't think so. Now, why? I'll let you know why we don't need it. Okay. Once we come in here, we will be doing same curly braces and same name and say this. Okay. And then the same for here. Job and save. Now, do you think this will work?
Will work.
Yes, yes,
Okay. Sure, no?
yes.
Okay, let me see. It did. So, uh, this is how, and when you hover on this, you can see the value of the collection variable and what is the value that we have given and what is the value we have given for the job as well. The scope of it, the scope is collection and the value is leader for the job. So this is how you can create a what they say a variable inside your JSON script. Inside your JSON script, you can create a variable. Now, there's one more. Let's say you're testing something where you need to enter random data. Like you cannot enter Morpheus and leader all the time, Morpheus leader all the time. Then it will give you the same results all the time. It will give you the same results. So let's say you want to enter random data. So for that, what you're going to do here is, okay, before that, let's say uh, you hovered on this and you have seen the values Morpheus. Now there's another way where you can see the request data and the response data. Can anyone remember where exactly we can see the request data and the response data? There's one more place where we can see all the information which we have ran till now.
In the console.
Perfect.
Console
Perfect.
window.
Yes. So come here and let me clear this out. And let me open it in a different window and hit send again. Now I can see the console. Expand this. Go to request body. Now you can see this is Morphus and this is leader. But what we have given here is we have given the variables. We did give the variables. So the variables value, do you see it's the same, right?
Yes, yes.
So you can check in this way as well. You can check in this way as well, like what is the request body which we are sending, so that it is giving the proper response. If it shows, let's say somewhere it has given an error, then we can see in console, okay, what is the request body? Let's say in this variable, if we have given some name X, okay, name X, see here itself it says that, okay, this variable is not available. But at times what happens, um, you give the proper variable name, but the value it might not be pulling the correct value. So that is where it might give a different result in your response. So for that also you can go to console and you can see like what exactly the value which was passed in this variable. Okay, if it is Morphous, then it's good. If it is not Morphous and it was giving some random number, integer number or float number, then please we need to go ahead and check like where exactly we are going wrong, where exactly we have made wrong, like in the variable or in the request. We need to check that. Now there is one more way. uh, Let me go to random in here and body. Okay, here uh, this is one of the email and this is one of the password. Okay, now let's say we want random emails and random email and random passwords to be generated. So Postman itself has an inbuilt feature where it creates a random emails and random passwords. How exactly you do that? You don't create variables for that. You do not create variables for that. You just go in here. Do not delete the double quotes. Huh? Just hit two flower brackets and hit the dollar sign. Once you hit the dollar sign, you will get the long list of random inbuilt variables, I can say inbuilt variables from Postman, which you can use for your own purpose. Like in here, I can see random password, random name prefix, random name suffix. So what we need here? We need random email, right? So just type in random and type in email, I think. We got this random email and close the flower brackets. And same goes for the password as well. Hit two flower brackets, random password. Just type in password and close it. So in here we have used two different types of variables. One, this variable is created by us. We created user defined, we created the variable. But in here, this is a variable which is created by Postman. It is already inbuilt variable which is created by Postman, which we are using it. Some Postman has created it, but we are using it. But this variable, this one, will not be saved under the collection. If you go to the collection, you will not see that variable created. Yes, Gautam.
Actually, I have a doubt. Like if we run every time,
Huh.
is there any changes like new mail ID
Yeah.
or
Yes.
random username will
Yes.
generated or not?
Yes. It will. It will. Now let's
Okay.
run this and see. Okay. First, we're gonna say, okay, it's saved. Now we'll clear the console. Okay, console is cleared and open it in a different window. Now coming to send it. Okay. Now once we have sent it, okay, there's some issue with the only defined users succeed registration. Okay, let's see what is an error here. Okay. Okay, this is the email address which we got, and this is a password which we got. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let me minimize this. Okay. Now let me run it once again. Okay. Runs it once again. Now I'll see the second request. Okay. So, yeah, Gautam. Yes.
Actually, I think Ashish, actually it is a it is predefined user and password is already mentioned by the website, so that is
Haha,
why
no, no, no.
it
Yeah, yeah, that is true. That is true.
bad request is coming. Yes.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
just
Okay.
showing you that the random data will be generated.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So in the first request, if you see what was the request body and the password, this is what we got. Okay, now see the second request. Second request, we got a complete different information. Complete different information. So if we want if we want to test random first name, random last name, random email address, random date of, I don't think so, date of birth, we have a random thing. Uh, let me check. Let me see if we have a. Um, GOD. uh, why it is giving red squiggly line? Why it is giving an error? Why? Okay, let me maximize it. Why it is giving an error? Any idea?
Actually, I think there is no predefined DOB parameter.
Mm-hmm. Anyone
Maybe
else?
that is the reason.
Anyone else?
Like email ID and password is already there, exist there, but DOB is not there.
Comma is not placed after this password.
Correct. 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 Comma is
Yes.
not placed. Comma is not placed.
Okay. Sorry.
So
Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. Good. Good. I don't know who said it, but too good. Too good. So let's say random date of birth, right? Let's see. We do have a date of birth. Date of birth. Nah, we don't have it. Let's see. DOB. No, we don't have it. So yeah, leave it. Okay, let me remove that comma. Okay, all good. All good now. So yeah, so please make sure when I know the see basics are really really important. So make sure that we have good grip on basics because basics will be really helpful. And so yeah, we can use in this way whenever you let's say your someone has your manager has said like okay use a random data on your test, or if you want to use random data on your test, then go ahead and use this inbuilt um, postman variables which you can use for your own requests. We will be definitely doing this. I think in some of the requests we did have that random where we can use the random. I'll check on that because where we can use first name and last name, because this, as Gautam said, this is a website where it has been predefined. Like that is the only information which we can use to have a what they say have a successful request. So that is the reason we are not able to use this random email. But I think in dummy JSON, might be. I'll check if there's any other example, best example where I can use this random email. But why exactly we use random emails and random information is only to have a different data to be generated. Okay, so that is all for that. So please try this. I mean, leave this part, leave this random. Okay, 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 Karthik, no worries. Um, so leave this random part. We will check when we are working on one of what they say, one of the requests. I mean some requests which we use on a regular basis, a real world, I can say. So is everything clear till here? Is everything clear till here? This is
Yes, yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. I got it.
This is all about practice. Okay. Now, coming to setting up global variable is what we click on this icon, and then we can click on, okay, what's this? Oh, that's, and here you can click on add, where you can click, where you can create a global variable. which is not required as of now. We will be not working on global variables as of now. Just go with the collection variables and local variables, which I have defined in here. Okay, this and random variables. If you can find a place, if you can find a place where you can use a random variable, that will be really helpful for me. So find a place in any of the collections which we are using: dummy JSON, JSON placeholder, match.js, res we have seen, which we cannot use, rest countries. In this four, if we can use any random variables, please let me know. That will be really helpful for me and for everyone. So try it out, check it out and try it out. So we are now coming to environment. Okay, we did discuss about environment on the on Monday. Environment is nothing but like, as let's say, if you're working in a company and there are three stages, one being testing, one being production, one being staging. Okay, so you can create an environment, and then you can create variables for that particular environment. Like if I say, I think I have created one. So this is a no environment thing where okay, where we have variables. This is for this URL is for let's say this is for production. Then if we go to testing environment, then we can give a different URL. It's just, I mean, it's just a variables. It's just the variables we will be using in that particular environment, which will only differ. Apart from that, it will all be the same. The testing will be the same. Only the values, only the mostly the values will also be the same. Only the URLs will be different. I mean, environment variable URL might be different. Um, Sorry, not environment. The staging variable staging URL might be different, production URL might be different, and the testing URL might be different. And in, I think in production, we will be testing using customers' data. I mean, in testing environment, it might be random data, which we can use any random data. But in production environment, when it comes to production environment, we will be using the real data, real customers' data. Like we are customers for WhatsApp. So our data, I mean, whatever data we are using in our WhatsApp, uh, and wherever we are getting issues or bugs, or let's say which we cannot access, that real data will be used in production environment for testing purposes to see where exactly it is going wrong. Um, so that is all environments is used for. Testing on different stages. That is all. Nothing different. Nothing different when it comes to normal testing, functional testing, I can say, or functional, non-functional, any testing. Okay. So that is all about environments. Now coming to query parameters. Okay. Does anyone remember we did discuss about query parameters? Okay, now I just want to ask one thing in here. Let me close all apps. Okay, let me close this and open in here. Software text. Okay, in here, let me copy this link and into here. And let's see. Let me increase the size in here. Okay, could you please let me know? Could anyone let me know like how many query parameters are in here? And where exactly the parameter is starting? Where exactly
Starting from question mark,
After question mark,
or
yeah.
sort by
after
an order.
All what is after question mark.
after question mark? Okay, amazing. And how many query parameters are we using here?
To sort by an order.
Three. Three.
Three,
Yeah.
three or two?
To sort by an order.
Um,
3, I think.
three. Three
Okay,
equal. It means three.
how
Sort
exactly?
by.
Uh-huh.
Title and
Sort
order,
by. Yeah, title and order.
I think.
Uh,
No,
okay,
no, no. Sort by an
So,
order.
let me
no,
take
no,
it
two.
there.
Two only. Two only.
Let
Yeah,
me take
no.
it. Now,
Um, Two.
Q.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me add one more thing. Okay. First name. First name equal to now.
No.
So 3.
3.
3.
Sure.
Uh,
Hmm.
mm,
Sort by order and
yes.
RST
3.
name. This.
Confident?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
But
Correct.
one question: why we didn't write Q like after
Q?
question mark? We usually after question mark we must write Q, right? For
No,
query.
no, not at all required. No, it's not
Oh, okay.
mandatory. If
Mm-hmm.
after question mark, whatever we have written, those will be considered as query parameters. So
Okay.
Q is just, I mean, it's just an, now I'll come in here. See, query parameters are added at end of the path. It is already always at the end of the path. The query parameters are added. They start with a question mark, okay, followed by the key value paste in the format key equal to value. So here, what is Q here? Q is an
Query.
yeah, it's a query parameter, but Q is a key. It's a key, and after key
Okay.
equal to value. So Q key equal to phone is a value. So whatever starts after the path, if there is a question mark, and what you can give any name, Q is not mandatory that there should be Q. You can give, see here it starts with limit, here it starts with sort by. In some of the other dummy JSON website links, you might see something else. So it's not mandated that we need to start it with Q. It's just key value paste. Key equal to value. This is the format. It should be the format, nothing else. And if you want to have multiple query parameters, then it should be separated with ampersand. If there is ampersand, then this is the second value. If there is an ampersand, then this is a third value, third
Means
query
means
parameter.
more than one value, we after adding each and every we have to use ampersand.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
If there is no ampersand, then it will throw an
Yeah,
error.
single.
Then definitely you'll get to know that okay, we need to add an ampersand. Okay. So yeah. So we first make sure there is a question mark after the path. Once you add a question mark, so let's come in here. So here we have a question mark. Then we have one query parameter, which is one is key equal to value, then another ampersand, then key and value. So this is how. Now, how can you check? How can you check? Like we have two query parameters in Postman. Now I need this answer. I need this answer. How can you check?
So we can come to params option.
Sorry.
Params option under the body, so that there we can find out how many are there.
Correct. Correct. This is where you can see. So, do anyone remember, like, let's say someone did say that let's try for Chennai, and then we copied this complete part, and then we came in here and we pasted in here, and we can see that these are all the parameters that were used, the query parameters that were used. And here Google has started with Q, but it's not it's not mandatory that it should start with Q.
Yes, they are in the list. Like
Yes.
key.
So
There is
huh,
Q, and they
key
are
and
all
value.
in
Yeah,
the
correct,
URL.
correct. So this
And
is
the
how.
value.
Sorry, Nadia.
Yeah, I said just what is in the list here. Key and value is in the URL.
Correct. If you wanna search for same for Postman, okay, let's search for Postman, okay. Let's do as we are working on Postman, we'll search for Postman. And Postman also has some. Okay, here also it started with Q. My God. I think Google itself starts with Q every time. Let's say Apple. Okay. Oh my God, everything starts with Q. Okay, no worries. But Q is not mandatory. Yeah, it should be key value pair. Any name you can give to the query parameter. Okay. So this is all about query parameters. So the only thing is, I still say the same. Practice, 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 and I'll not keep a test, but I'll be asking questions in between. Okay, one question. Related to this variables, okay, related to this variable thing. Okay, how exactly? So this is all about first come first serve. I mean the closest to the request. I mean, what is very closest now in here? Where exactly we did it? I think in this like reqres, right? And okay, no, in post, okay. In post. Okay, which is the closest variable? Which is the closest variable to the request? Is it collection variable or local variable? Which is the closest variable in here?
Local variable.
Yes.
Local.
Because this is the first. I mean, when the request opens its eyes, it will see this. First, it will see this. Okay. Then it will access the environment variable or or a collection variable, whatever. I mean, first it will see this local variable. Then it goes for the environment. If there is an environment variable created, then it will go for environment variable. If there is no environment variable created, then it goes to selection variable. Now, it's the same way in solar system. Let's say in solar system. Okay, how many planets are there in solar system?
9
9.
Uh, sure.
or 11?
Now it's eight.
Yeah,
Eight, I
yeah,
think so.
one is removed.
Sorry.
9 or 11, I'm not sure.
No,
Okay,
eight, I think so.
yeah, it's 8 because Pluto has been
Yes.
removed from the planetary solar system planetary status. Some mathematical thing and some astronomical unit thing. So it's 8. So good. So first, the more heat is given to which planet? I mean, sun gives more heat, more which
Jupiter.
is Jupiter.
I think it's
Earth.
the hottest planet.
Uh, I don't think the Mercury. What about Mercury?
Hottest planet is, I think, the Jupiter. Yeah.
Okay, but which is okay? I think I'm sorry. Then which is the closest one? Which is the closest one to Sun?
Earth.
Earth? No,
No, no,
it's
sorry.
Mercury. It's Mercury, which is the
Mercury.
close.
Mercury.
Mercury is. Then comes Mercury. After the Mercury, then comes Venus. No, not Venus. Mercury's some. Okay, so Earth is third. Earth is third. I think Earth is third. So first preference is given to Mercury. In the same way, the closest Sun's closest planet is Mercury. In the same way, when it comes to variables, the closest one is local variables. Okay, so the local variables will be taken into consideration at the first. Then it goes step by step by step. It at the last it goes to the global variables if there are any present. If there are any present data variables, please do not worry about data variables because this is completely a different topic. Completely different topic. Data driven testing is completely different topic which we haven't covered yet, but definitely we will be covering it. So just we will be seeing on our Postman local variables, environment variables, collection variables, and global variables. As of now, we have created local variables and sorry, which other variables which we have created?
Collection.
Yes, local and collection. These are the only variables which we have created as of now. So please do work on these. I mean, I asked like 15 to 20 minutes today to work on this, and Jason, yeah, Jason, make sure that Jason, I am pretty sure that you're too good in JSON when you're checking the JSON syntax. JSON syntax, everyone is too good on that, so I'm not worried about that. So yeah, work on this. The software should be installed. Where the software on everyone's system, the software should be installed, and make sure that when you run this -v commands, then those numbers should be visible. Should be visible on your system. Then you can type in get node and all these things to see if the data is displayed on it. And then variables. I'll be sharing the document right away because I want this software to be installed on every system. And variables, we have gone through variables and variable scope as well. And this is the main thing. I mean, if you have the same name existed in local and global, then local variable will be considered as first. Then comes the global variables. Okay, so local will be considered first. Then this is the initial value and the current value difference. Someone can they mute themselves, please? And okay, initial and current value, and then these are the way. This is a I can say homework. See where exactly can we use this random email. It might not be a random email. It might be random first name, random last name. I think those inbuilt variables are also just try to explore. Huh? Just try to explore if you can explore. Just try to explore. Just go in here and see if there is any. I think there are many. See, there are many things which you can explore. See if any one of this will help you out. Any of this random data will help you out. If not, then but just try it. Give it a try. Um, okay. And what else? What else? In here. And setting up global variable, we'll be doing it in the later stage. And environment we did on Monday and in last Monday's class, and we will be coming to environment testing later if it is really required, because I'm not sure what environment should I take for I can add only one environment at my place, which is testing environment. That is the only environment which I can add it, because staging and production environment, it is done when you're working in the company. That is where you will be provided with all the information, the staging URL, production URL, staging information, production information, which only a company provides. We do not have that information. And we have query parameters, and the very important thing, when to use query parameters. When to use query parameters, the answer is always read the API documentation. In API documentation, if it says that you have to use query parameters, then it will be defined in the documentation. Then go ahead and use the query parameters, or else you can just hit the endpoint. You can just hit the endpoint or the URL without the query parameters, and it will be working for you. You can test it from there. Okay, if in documentation it is defined as okay, we have to use query parameters, then go ahead and use the query parameters. Now that is all for today. uh, any queries, any doubts, any issues with the software installation, um, please let me know. I'll be really happy to help. And yeah, practice yourself. It is really important. Okay, so that is all for today.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Ashish.
so much, Ashish, for
Thank
this
you.
wonderful session.
Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone.
Yeah, you're teaching very good. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.